Nice.
Yeah, there's some really good shows on that too.
That was a good show.
Really
Even though we played
bands,
early,
too.
it was still a fucking awesome show.
That's cool. So back to the whole fan thing, is there a certain song that kind of resonates with your fans, one that you find has attachment to the fans, or is it kind of all of them? You said dedication, so I kind of assume.
I think there's definitely fan favorites.
Yeah.
But there's a big group of those that,
Right.
it's hard for them to pinpoint one.
Right. Are there any that hit you guys personally, or where it's like when a song that you kind of hold as your own?
I think everybody likes Spirit of the Soldier, and I enjoy playing that every time we do it.
Right on.
Seems
Okay.
like it's always a crowd pleaser, and I'm always amped to do it.
Nice.
You never noticed me. It's a crowd pleaser. Tries to fucking hit me before it kind of died.
I was a listener for like 11 years before a member of this group, so I have a little bit of input on this topic in particular.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Christ, I Fucking Hate You was one of my favorite songs of all time for anybody. And then Reconditioning the Clock was one that I really liked. I used to jam us through all the time.
Nice. So you were actually a fan of the band before you ever even,
Yeah, I was a freshman, and I was in 7th grade, I think, when these guys started playing. So I used to go to shows, and I played in other bands that played with them, so
Nice.
like, I knew them all and shit.
That's awesome.
So it
Do you ever get any like gnarly obsessed fans that sneak into your tour band and smell your undies or anything weird like that?
Never. That's out of our league.
People don't cross.
We're not that tier band.
Yeah.
We're not
They're
that.
gonna be pretty fucked up to do it. Just because they're really high level.
Man, let's smell their undies. That'd be sweet.
So do you guys have like a ritual before a show that each or any of you kind of stick to? Something that you have to do, kind of separate yourself from people for a few minutes or anything like that to kind of get in the zone?
Try to production meetings.
Yeah,
Production
my ritual
Those are medicinal rituals.
Medicinal rituals.
We call them
Very
production
spiritual.
meetings because they're very productive.
Get a lot done.
I can understand.
Yeah,
It's just in the
I tend to
zone.
hang out all the way up until we go on stage, like sometimes like precariously close to sound check time,
I gotcha.
It's like basically, because as I said, the people are a big part of it for me, so it's, I think the rest of you guys would attest to the fact that is important to all of us.
Anyone
The town hall
sustain-
meetings before performance.
Town hall meetings?
That's it.
Definitely. Any injuries sustained during shows other than cut knuckle?
I don't know, did it happen at a show? It happened right before a show.
Right before, yeah,
The same injury.
I had my arm kind of slipped out,
We made him play though.
and I played anyways. I got my shoulder back in. I played.
Didn't want to.
Yeah.
John Chavez
God,
tried
who
to
do?
do a
Yeah, it was
fucking
in
jump
LA.
kick on Bjorn in
No, he
Louisiana. Come on, Andy. He was a gingerbread man. John tried to do like a double dragon style
yeah.
flying jump kick, but like for some reason gravity was not agreeing with his theory.
Yeah.
And he blamed it on you. You broke my phone.
Yeah, John's phone fell out of his pocket. He tried to kick me. I grabbed his leg and flipped him upside down.
He had to
And then he
get-
chased me around the block.
They
And
had to get all
I
bandaged
sang
stuff.
Gingerbread Man.
We had to bust out
Can't
the
catch
first
me.
aid kit.
He was so mad. He threw bottles on me.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny actually.
It's
There's been some tense
India
moments on the road.
Yeah, and I was
Like,
fine.
we're good, buddy.
He said I was
Yeah.
fine.
How do you deal with that? Like when you're in a van and you know you got however many stops ahead of you and one's pissed off at the other four or however it may go.
It's
never
like
been,
any
like
friendship.
hardcore like that.
Yeah, it's like any friendship.
There's like quick spats.
Yeah, you just gotta work
Like, I
your
got
way through
real
it.
mad at Andy one time, like 3 keys at him.
I
But
think
I
we all
want to do
get
a
mad
lot more than
at each
that.
other being in the van for that.
I think
I
everybody's
wanted
got
to, I
that.
wanted to take him down and beat his face.
Everybody's wanted to beat me down a little bit. I'm that guy.
Is it a drummer thing or is it?
I don't know what it is.
Yes. Yes,
I don't know.
So do any of you guys have any other like side projects or is this all focused on?
Is this it? We did.
This is it.
So we regrouped. It's like, hey, this is what we're doing. Oh, Jake's got one. Oh, never mind.
I have a friend
This guy.
that I used to be in a band with. I was in a band called Red Tear Memory back in the early 2000s. And the vocalist for that band is a guy named John Chunglo, and I kind of contribute music with him on a project called Nebosha.
Okay.
It's going along really well. But I don't have a whole lot of creative space there. He writes most of it. allows me room to contribute.
Is it on the same kind of like melodic death metal, or is it something?
It's
you know?
it's still kind of extreme music and of a melodic tendency, but it's definitely a different wavelength.
Nice. So as far as live shows go, how do you guys keep the energy up? Is that because that's important? Stage
We
presence
let
is
Nate
everything.
talk forever. That really keeps the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we control Nate.
I tend to, it's funny because,
They cut his talking off and just started
as,
playing.
as
Keep
far
moving
as
and
the
stay on
energy,
point.
these guys try and keep playing songs because really I tend to kind of mellow things out a little bit
Right.
between songs, just having banter and conversation with people in the audience. That's a big piece of a Vehemence show. It's just that engagement with the audience, but these guys don't do that.
And we don't have
I'll tell
lot
a
of time
couple
either.
jokes,
So,
it tends to get a little
35 minutes.
long-winded, yeah. But
15 years of material in 30 minutes set.
because really, I mean, having heard the music, you can understand that when you get into a song, it's kind of like, it hits you, so it's not necessarily like, keep pumped up, like, man, they're gonna jump up on
Yeah, it's
you.
pumped up.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep moving. That's how I think of it.
I drink coffee.
Don't stop moving. If you feel yourself starting to slow down a little bit, try to go a little faster, a little harder. That's really how I. You know what I mean? Just kind of slow down my head banging.
Okay,
Turn it back up.
Yeah, go faster.
Nice. So after the show is over, what do you look forward to? Right after, what's the first thing you want to do when that show's over?
Not put my equipment
Put
away.
my drums away.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so fun.
Watch someone else put your show
Yeah, have someone do all my work for me.
and hand you a
I'm tired.
fresh shirt and a nice towel and a cold brew.
Put my gear away. Oh, that's not how you do it.
I like getting
Take my guitar and give me a
cold beer. It's nice to get feedback. You can get that immediate feedback from those who are listening. They can tell you, the sound is good, or the vocals were low, or this, that, and the other thing. So you can improve for the next time.
Nice. So you actually take your feedback from your fans and you can adapt it maybe even the next night, whenever you're going to play again.
Or revel in the adoration, what have you.
Of course.
Either way.
I like it.
You guys were badass. Thanks. Cool. That was just like
And then sometimes
an
you
extra
like,
star
what else do I
above my
say?
head. Thank you.
Okay, man, well,
Appreciate
see you
it.
later.
My balloon just inflated.
Awesome. Oh, that's really cool. It's cool to have those people come up, though. Because that's what we get out of it. Is that people think it's awesome.
That's all you do.
Yeah, that's it.
Pretty much it.
It's right.
It makes it worth it in the end. That's awesome. You have anything you want to add?
That's all you.
That's pretty much everything, man. Set was sick. Do you have like a show coming up that we could be able to kind of push, or?
This is the first time we've all stood in a room together.
Since the last
Like a
time we
month.
played was in November.
Yeah.
Since the last show, which was in November.
Nice. And as far as the album you guys are working on now, do you have anything you kind of want to say about it? What the creative process has been? How far along? Anything like that?
It's been slow.
It's Chinese democracy.
We've been continuing to tell our fans coming soon.
Right.
Very soon.
It's just because of where we're at in our life. Like when we were younger, it's like we had the time and we were on the label, so like we were kind of pressured. Now it's like, we'll do it tomorrow.
It's kind of nice to do it at our own pace.
So did you find that the label was good or bad for the band as far as creativeness goes? Did it push you to the...
really good?
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, we're lazy now.
Really
Yeah.
was.
They kept us working.
It pushed us in the right way.
It was good for the band, but personal lives got in the way.
Yeah.
It's
It
no
definitely
money,
took
you know.
away from that. I missed, lots of time with my kids growing up. So that's something that you regret. But at the
Bills
same time,
piling up when we got home.
no walking home to negative bank accounts.
Yeah, I paid 2 months of bills on my credit card. I gotta go work, pay that off. Oh, well, I'm still paying that off.
Right.
Time to go on tour. No money now.
Well, that's dedication, though.
Yeah,
It seems like you've all, invested in the band, and that's probably, it keeps...
And we understood what a privilege it was. It's not something every band got to do.
Sure.
So for us, we appreciated it.
So you think that kind of basic understanding, that mutual understanding, is what kind of held you guys together in the first place, you know, throughout all of the everything.
Absolutely. The idea that we're always going to move forward, we're going to move forward together, and that, you know,
As long as we're all in the same city,
Back
there's
to
no
the-
reason not to.
there it is.
Practice.
We're
We're
on the
friends.
same city, dude. Jake was an actor.
Well,
Avondale.
Metro rural area. Same.
all I need
city.
to do now is get names for everybody so I know they're spelled right, and we'll get everything in order. But thanks for letting us do this, guys. You guys are fucking fantastic. It's awesome.
Appreciate that.
Do you have anything you want to say as a parting to your prospective fans and readers of this?
Thank you, and we will continue to solicit feedback and appreciate all those who come to our shows and support
See you
us
at
in
the
any
show.
way.
You know what I mean? See you there. See you there.
See you at the rock show.
Nice.
Really kill this.